Hello, welcome to another GK Beginning Band video. Today we're going to be working the trumpets on page 7, exercises 12, 13, and 14. By now, your student should be adept at playing three notes: the E, the D, and the C. They should spend a few minutes each day buzzing the mouthpiece and trying to achieve a good, solid buzz through the mouthpiece. They should be able to buzz a long sustained tone, as well as higher and lower pitches. Notice that I have the mouthpiece at a slight downward angle. That best fits into the student's mouth and the way your jaw is aligned. If your student is playing it straight on, they'll have trouble reaching it with their bottom lip. It won't be quite as even, and they may have trouble with the buzz. Same thing for if it's pointing up. You need to watch that so when they put their mouthpiece into the trumpet is at a slight downward angle in line with the mouthpiece, not up, which will give the student trouble. If the student is still having a lot of trouble, have them buzz on the mouthpiece, remembering not to push in too hard. I like to use just 2 fingers, possibly 3, to buzz. If I push the mouthpiece too far into my mouth, I have trouble buzzing because it keeps my lip from vibrating. We're going to work on 12, 13, and 14 in the book, reviewing the half note, the half rest, the whole note, and the whole rest. We'll start with number 12, Cardiff by the C, which progresses in half notes: C, D, E, half rest, D, C, D for a whole note, followed by a breath mark: C, D, E, half rest, D, E, C. Let's play together. 1, 2, ready. 3. 4. Notice I played a full whole note at the end. Whole note is worth 4 full counts. And number 13, 2 for the show, you'll notice that measures 1, 3, 5, and 7 are identical. Measures 2, 4, 6, and 8 feature different notes in the A line and the B line. The A line in measures 2, 4, 6, and 8 will feature E, an E, while the B line will be playing a C. This will have 2 different notes playing at the same time, which is called harmony. If you want to play a duet with yourself, it's going to be hard to do. You could try with another person on the same book, or you can play along with me while I play line A, play line B, and while I play line B, play line A. You might want to go over it with me a couple times on each line to make sure you're sure of what you're playing, and then go ahead and try a duet. I'll play line A right now. 1, 2, ready. 3, 4. 4, stop. Notice I counted the half rest at the end. Now for the B line. 1, 2, ready. 3, 4. 3, 4, 1. In number 14, Go for Excellence, we're going to be playing half notes, half rests, along with whole notes and whole rests. In measure 5 of number 14, you'll notice that you have a half rest on counts 1 and 2. instead of being on counts 3 and 4 like we've seen them most of the time. Number 14, Go for Excellence, features some jumps from C to E. Okay? As well from E to C. That's where we skip the D. Make sure that your student is watching the music so they recognize where we play the C, the D, and the E. By the end of this lesson, we should be quite expert at reading the C, the D, and the E. Number 14, Go for Excellence. 1, 2, ready. 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. If your student is still having problems playing some of the higher notes, for instance the D and the E, maybe they're not playing with the fast enough air and they're getting this. That can be solved by keeping the corners nice and firm and making the hole smaller. A lot of the students will try to offset playing higher by playing louder or pulling more air in, and you'll get this. You'll simply get a longer, louder low note. Don't think about playing as much more air, but just speeding up the air by making the hole smaller. Notice my lips firm up a little bit, the hole gets a little smaller, the air then will go through faster without having to blow any harder. If your student is still having problems, have them work on the siren sound on the mouthpiece. Until they can control it, going high and low. Remember, you can buzz any pitch on the mouthpiece. So don't be afraid to try taking the mouthpiece out, taking a step back, and playing a few measures or an entire piece on the mouthpiece. That's it for 12, 13, and 14 on page 7. Have fun practicing this week.